Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
It's 2nd down.
So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Play action. It's Jackson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 34-yard line. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a 1st down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the 1st down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Mark Ingram.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. Going for Boykin, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And he's into the clear. The 40, the 20, 10, and he will bring it back.
Give me that shit.
Reception return for a Colts TD.
Love it. Remember something, Grant?
It was third down defensively.
When you
They
come
were
back.
just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Out.
Well, they did what you said. They got on
Lamar getting on my nerves
They're
already.
going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Ravens take
Oh, yeah, you can't go nowhere without these.
Everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Of course.
Of course.
Why wouldn't I?
You couldn't say yes and nothing.
Oh, I love you more
Jackson
than
and the
anything.
Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man, complete.
Shit.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
Raven first down.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season.
Supposed to pass down there too, Brady. Fuck.
An extra point away from tying the football game.
The kick is
And he's got it up and through.
That ties the game at 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Nothing. Look at this.
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
I like how you keep bringing everybody
Naeem
down like
Hines,
that.
his first carry.
Whoop.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Give me some room, huh?
Good for a first down.
Trying to give me
pickup
some
of 18
room, make some
yards.
plays. I like it.
After the toss, well executed there to find the space and then eventually get out of bounds after a good gain.
And for the toss play to be that successful, you've got to control the edge. And oftentimes, if you've got a tight end who
Mouth
can
ain't
do
no
that,
good in this
that allows
Madden,
that
boy.
toss play to get called often during a game. So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Love. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just put it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
He's going deep for Brown. It's caught at the 10.
He caught
and
that
down to
bullshit.
the 11. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 57 yards.
And a Raven first down.
What? You been coughing?
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Nice.
Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Ravens 14, Colts 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, round 3 and 5.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Given 6 yards in the 1st down.
Good pickup there by Marlon Mack, and he was a 1,000-yard runner in 2019 and has been very consistent in moving the ball for the Colts. Last 2 seasons, at least 8 touchdowns rushing each year.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's
Holding
going
me.
to wind up
Why are you holding me?
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Mack. It was Anthony Averett who got him down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 22. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Hines. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard.
If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing, because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. He can run for it, and he will. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll run for him. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard.
Yeah, fullback dive don't work like last Madden did.
All season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He's going deep for Brown. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin.
Boy, Rocky Sin, he ain't fucking around. Rocky Sin, boy.
Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
They'll run on 1st down with Martin.
Y'all got to block better than this shit, man.
Down to the 37-yard line.
Back the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
Wow.
Things up and make it difficult.
And it'll be intercepted.
That was a bad fucking pass, Jordan. Bad fucking pass.
Over there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make.
Oh, bullshit, man.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive is going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance
At least he got rid of it, I
back
guess.
in this game or not.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Slow as developing
From the
as
21,
route.
it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Love.
Fuck.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll be brought down, and looks like right at the 15. The Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Call that a 44-yard punt.
Good
job. On
job.
the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Their own 43-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It's complete to Snead. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a give, right side. Hines. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you've got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's got his man Hilton. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Mack. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Love looking to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
We'll take that.
Well, let's see who this is on. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It's a quarterback sneak. And no signal. I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Second and goal.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Looking to run with Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits.
I bet I played them still in this game.
Back within a touchdown at 21-14. Sanchez
I don't know how.
will kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Guess I just got to play deep as fuck because all he's going to keep doing is throwing that bitch deep.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Yeah,
he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Snead's got it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, Jackson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end and went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Jackson will throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Good shit, boys. Good shit.
Up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
The Raven ball carrier.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
On the play.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Damn.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the 4-yard line.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
The pickup brings up 2nd and
Ingram again. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Carrier brought down.
Keep in mind, if
We're
you're
using the
to
same play we used earlier to get this pick.
Rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Good shit, boys.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th.
Miss it.
Justin Tucker
Miss
on
it.
the field goal.
Miss it. Justin Tucker don't miss.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Complete to Hilton. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Looking deep for Hilton. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Love.
I couldn't do shit right there. I was fucked. God damn it.
Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about
second
it.
Year in the league?
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators.
No!
Really missed the boat on me.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
4th down. Here's Jackson.
I knew it. Fuck.
Marquise Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Good play, you
pick up
bitch.
a 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ah, fuck.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20.
Injure this motherfucker.
He's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now
I need a better
30
defensive
yards
play,
between those
but
last 2
I need some fucking spies and
left
shit.
to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as
If
we
I make the
welcome you
playoffs.
back.
It's only time I have to fuck with him
Looking
again.
to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape.
Pick that, man. What?
And that'll be taken
Oh,
in
my
by
God.
Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Wow.
Complete to Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews, his 5th touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front.
Good game, you bitch.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Ravens 31, Colts 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Fuck, man.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy.
Oh my God, why did he go right, man?
He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
I'll get better at this Madden now, man.
2nd and 11. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that'll be incomplete.
Need to build this
Good
team
shot
up a
as he
little
tried
bit.
to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Not a bad team, but not a team that's going to make a Super Bowl run yet.
The ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Fuck.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
God damn it. Frustrating playing Lamar Jackson, man. It's frustrating shit.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis.
Oh, shit.
The Ravens block it.
Wow.
And he will score.
Wow.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
That boy made a move on that fucking old lineman, dog.
Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match.
Well, he
so
made this shit look worse than what it was.
Future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Many motherfuckers got hurt on that play, man.
The lead is now 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch.
That was fucking crazy.
25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A little bit more rushing yards. You got to build more of them.
Come to the line ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Running the sweep, Hilton with it. And he has met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
I got a bad division, though. I'll be able to come back from this, probably.
Working out of the gun. Love. And Pascal's got it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Love now to pass on 1st down. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Love from the gun. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out.
Ingram churning. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
The 20-yard line.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the gun, Love. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big
Jordan Love taking his lumps.
His guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Nice.
Off to the races down the right side.